Alright guys, so I'm back again. Please, before this, don't forget um to subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Bright Minds, and also follow my Facebook page for more updates because I'll be dropping updates there from time to time. Okay, this one that I'm about doing right now is something that is a little bit off the track of my focus, but it's still like kind of like the same direction anyway. So so that's it. So all the direction is to Japa. I'm a chemist, and you know based on Hess law, right? So it doesn't matter the pathway in which you take. All the aim is we shall arrive at our final destination, right? Must arrive at the final product. It doesn't matter the pathway, the route in which you took to give us a product, to form the product, but we must arrive at our final destination, right? So, and the final destination is to what? Look for a way to Japa. It might be through international student visa. It might be through employment offers from companies here abroad. All right, so now quickly, how to travel to Canada as a nurse. I'm doing this because many people have been asking me that. They have been asking me, and it's something that I know and I can be of help to them. So why not give them this little piece of information? But please, you try and support me too by subscribing to my YouTube channel and also liking my Facebook page and follow the Facebook page, please. Right now, the very first step to travel to travel to Canada as a nurse is what? Determine if you meet the eligibility criteria for immigration to Canada. How does that work? So, as a nurse, you check your eligibility may vary based on your profession. It may also vary based on your experience, right? It may also vary based on other factors. All right, now, after you've checked that eligibility, maybe like, okay, um, um, you check your profession, the experience of work that you have, okay, I'm eligible for this, that, The second step now is to what? Get your credentials assessed by a nursing body that they call NNAS. Now, that NNAS means National Nursing Assessment Service. All right. So to determine now, why do you go to get your credentials assessed by this body? Is to determine if your education and training are equivalent to Canadian standards. So it's very, very important. We have to also take that into consideration. Now, the third step is once you've received a job offer from a Canadian employer, you can apply now for work permit through the Canadian government website. Now, your employer may need to obtain a labor market impact assessment. What does that labor market impact assessment do? In other words, they call it LMIA or LMIA. Now, that document proves that there are no qualified Canadians who can undertake that task. As such, you are looking for international individuals that can come in and fit into that position whereby there's a gap. So it's very important for us to note that. Now, another part is, if you wish to stay in Canada after all the process have, maybe you've gotten everything permanently, you can apply for permanent residency through the express entry system. So you will need to meet the eligibility criteria and score high enough on their comprehensive ranking system, that's a CRS, to receive invitation to apply for permanent residency. So also note that the immigration process can be complex, or time consuming. You may need to contact a lawyer at times, or at times a licensed immigration agent. Also, there are several ways to immigrate to Canada. So the very first one is the express entry. Now, what is the express entry? So it's a kind of a system that is built for skilled workers. So this particular way of immigrating to Canada is built for skilled workers who can apply for permanent residency. So candidate application can be based on their age, education, language proficiency, or let me say candidate eligibility can be based on their age, education, language proficiency, and work experience. Now, there's what we call the second way of immigrating to Canada is what we call the provincial nominee programs, right? So each province in Canada has its own PNP, which stands for provincial nominee program, which allow them to nominate a particular individual that will render them is a particular service in their province, or let me say, who have skills and experience needed in that province. So the Canadian government give that power to each province to nominate a person that have skills and some experience that that province will need. So if you are lucky enough, they nominate you from Africa, from Europe, from Asia, anywhere. So that's another way of immigrating to Canada via the PNP program. Now, there's also what we call family sponsorship. Now, if you have a relative there in Canada, so what that relative might do if they really love you, what they might do is that they may be able to sponsor you for permanent residency by what? Filing for you. Now, another one that is very, very important, I'm sure many people use this route, is the care via the caregiving program. You know, the program is for individuals who have experience caring for children, the elderly people, or people with disabilities. So, if you are a caregiver, this program is for you. You have the skills of catering for children, for the elderly ones. This program is for you. It's an opportunity for you to like move and experience life to out there via this program that they call the caregiving program. Another common one that we all know is via the international students. So after your study in Canada, there are many pathways for you to settle in Canada, right? Like here in the US, we fight for what we call H-1B visa. If at the end of your studies you get employed, so that company, if you're lucky enough, that company might find H-1B visa green card for you, and that's it. You're fine. So another one that is popular is through the refugee and asylum status. So yeah, you are claiming that your country of origin has war, or maybe you feel unsafe to be there, or maybe kind of a violence in your home country. So you can also immigrate via this route. Okay guys, thank you. I'm still available for you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to drop the link, and also follow and like my Facebook page for more updates like this. Thank you very much.